What is happening, people of the Content Cast? Guess what cost 31 million quid to build? The new Keel Crossing pedestrian and cycling bridge in Sunderland. So I thought I've got to make a video of that. There's been a few people who've crossed the bridge. You'll have seen it already, but I've actually never visited it yet. I've got to see it, so let's go and have a look. But just before I get into it, I've got to just show you this because I absolutely love this. It is a piece of art. It's called Gan Canny. And a bit of history right there. Unbelievable. Located right outside of the court. That was the old police station, Guildbridge. But look at that, man. That's wicked. So this area as well. So this is actually Keel Square. And they're putting a lot of money into this place. You've got the Culture House over there. You've got the Keel Tavern. Brand new Holiday Inn. Over there you've got the City Hall, which is like the new Civic Centre, if you like. So they're putting a lot of money into this place, and because it's Sunday the 23rd of November, obviously because they're putting a load of money into Keel Square, I think this is going to be used as just like festivals, hangout areas. They're going to do things through different seasons and stuff, and obviously with it being Christmassy, winter wonderland. Alright, so that's going to be like the Culture House round there. But I've been in the Botanist, and that was absolutely beautiful, I must say. If you're from Sunderland, you haven't been, gone there, it's class. Obviously there's one in Newcastle as well, but that one was really nice. I went there as soon as it opened, pretty much. I've never been in the Keel Tavern, but I bet you can have a few nice jars in there. And obviously they've got the big display here for showing different things. But the reason it's called the Keel Crossing is obviously Keel is the backbone of a boat. So obviously we are known in Sunderland as the shipbuilders. So this Keel Crossing, if you look at this here, this is literally all of the ships that were built in Sunderland. So let's make our way across the Keel Crossing. I'm excited to see this, to be fair. But it's been opened in October. But like I say, it's took to now to actually visit it, and we are on the 23rd of November. So this video is actually going out tonight as well. So if you're watching this, it is Sunday as I'm doing this, and it'll be going out tonight as well, Sunday night. So let's have a little. Hey mate, you all right? Let's have a little look. I've said this in a few videos now. It's absolutely nithering out here. Aye, so that over there is going to be the new Eye Infirmary. And when I was referring to Guildbridge over there, the old police station, that is now, it's called the Yard, so it's full of like offices, and there's actually a gym in the basement of that building. And it's a good little spot, to be fair. It's nice to see Sunderland hoying cash all over this space. But let's take a mooch down. So this is like our version of Wembley Way, because this basically links Sunderland City Centre directly over to the Stadium of Light, and you get the vibe already. I've been to a few games this season, but I've never actually used this footbridge. So, but you get that feeling like that's definitely going to be for the footy lads. Carlos Edwards, what a beast. So you've got a few different players and stuff on these flagpoles. And again, it's got that footy feel. But 31 million quid to build this. It's absolutely wild, like. Before I go over this bridge, because I'm literally just at the start of it now, I need to show you this little view. It's just insane, this. And our people like us walking around the estate and showing you how rough some places are and stuff. You know, I've done that around Sunderland, Newcastle, different areas of the North East, done it all over the world, but this place just makes you proud to be from Sunderland. Just check this view out. So you've got the Keel Crossing over there, straight out to the Stadium of Light and the Sheepfolds. You've got the banks of the River Wear there, and then you've got the Wear Bridge. And obviously, just for people who don't know, obviously, if you're not from Sunderland, over down that way is like Hendon, the port, all that stuff. Over there, you've got Monk Wearmouth, Southwick, Redhouse, Castletown. Everything's all over that side of the water. Obviously, they go all the way up and round there. But this is south side, and that is Sunderland's north side. So this Keel Crossing is 260 metres in length, and it's actually only 10 metres wide. And my first impression straight away, it is looking smaller than what I thought, to be fair. Like, not as long. Don't know why I felt like this bridge was going to be absolutely massive, but when you're on it, it feels quite short. I know this is probably not a good way to show you, but look how close you are instantly from here. So obviously, literally, I'm just getting on the bridge there, and then, well, there's a stadium, the Sheepfolds. Probably looks miles away on camera, like, but it's not, like, to be fair. Yeah, let's cross over here. Check these views out. Can't grumble with that, can you, lads? Hoid some benches up. Don't know if this is going to be the spot to congregate, like. I think in an ideal world, when the sun's out, it's lovely and warm, you can chill here, overlooking the river. But I think in reality, people are just going to abuse this place, aren't they? I can see the people drinking bottles of cider sitting there, 11 o'clock at night. I didn't notice any gates on when I came in. There might be gates on the other side, but so I'm assuming this is open all night, just like any regular bridge, I guess. But I always think it's a bit weird because other than the stadium, like, why else would you be using this on a night? I understand if you'd open it just on match days. Saying that, you've got the Sheepfolds, I suppose, aren't you? So people want to go there through the week and stuff. Fair enough. Check the views. It's a long way down that, Trevor. And as well, don't know what they've done with these fences. I'm not a fan, to be fair. They're not that high, like. They could easily be skittled, these, like. Here, here's a random one for you, right? So you know when they mark, like, bridges and that, it's the same as the Green Bridge. Obviously, there's a lot of people who've took their own lives and stuff jumping over there. Why do they not mark the bridges higher? Is there an actual reason for it? As in the walls of the bridges, so it's more secure? Like, obviously I know you kind of put, like, barbed wire on or out like that, but is there not something that they could do to stop people from doing it? Like, maybe have the kind of sides of the bridge, like, arched over, so it'd be harder to try and climb over and stuff. Because obviously it's tragic. You see a lot of people who attempt to do horrible things, and I feel like there should just be a nicer way of making the bridge look and feel a certain way, keep it presentable and nice, but at the same time eliminating risk of people basically trying to jump off it. This is another look back towards Sunderland city centre. When Sunderland do something like this, I know it sounds bad because it's just a bridge, but you do, like, it does make you really just love the place. For the people who don't actually, and again, this is not just for the people of Sunderland, there's people who are not from Sunderland, there's people who are from the North East, there'll be people from Newcastle, Middlesbrough, Darlow, Durham who haven't been to Sunderland. I guarantee there will have been people who haven't been there. And then there's people who are probably from Sunderland and never crossed this bridge, so that's why I'm trying to make the video for you, so you can just get a bit of a feeling and understanding what it's like. But one thing's for sure, it is very inspiring to know that the money's getting pumped into Sunderland. It's definitely a good look for our city. See what I mean about how low these are? So you can get a better understanding, I'm holding the camera just below my shoulder, and that's how low the fence is. And I'm 7 foot, so there you go. Actually, it is kind of deceiving, because when I was coming out of the bridge, you know, when I was at the start of it, I thought I'll be out of this in 2 minutes. I've done a bit chatting shite and that as I've been walking out of the bridge, but I'm still walking over it now. I mean, we are coming to the end of it, but it's a bit longer than what I thought, so tap that back. So here we are, just coming to the end of this bridge, and you presented. I mean, they're still doing some works and stuff here. I mean, I don't know what's going on with this. I mean, away, man. That should be more secure than just a bit hoarding. Bit of a mesh hoarding thing going on here. Straight drop to your death there. But basically you're presented with the sheepfold as soon as you get out, and you can just see it already, can't you? It's going to get used, which will drive business of the sheepfold, which is mint. I'm not actually going to go in the sheepfold because that needs to be a video on its own, because I'm actually going to that proper this week, so I'm going to do a video on that as well, because I love a pie and I cannot knock on, can I? I've been in the sheepfolds absolutely loads of times, but I've never been to that proper yet, so I'm going to get a pie and absolutely smash it all out. But I'll film it and tell you what I think of the place. But I'm just going to say now, spoiler alert, I think it's unreal, the sheepfolds. Like, I think it's class. I think it's just an absolute win for Sunderland. In fact, I would go as far as saying it's my best place in Sunderland. If I'm going to spend an evening in Sunderland, that's where I'm going to be, sheepfolds. But I'll give you a quick glance of it from the outside. That's basically it there. I think the only downside, and I'll see it, about the sheepfolds, it looks like a bit of a basically one of them camps. Anyway, but they've made it really nice, they have. So you can see them buildings in the distance. Obviously that's where I started walking. I've walked out of the bridge, past the sheepfolds, and you literally come to here. And oh yeah, man, unreal. And there you go, Stadium of Light, the best stadium on earth, Premiership stadium, unbelievable. I know there's a lot of Newcastle fans and fans from other clubs other than Sunderland in and around the northeast, but in the comments let us know who you think are the best supporters. Of course I'm biased, but there's no fans more loyal than the Mackhams, I know that much. So this here, so if you can see this path here, apparently this was the original path going down to the banks of the River Wear, and they're restoring it now. So if you know the reason why they're opening that pathway or that link back up, let us know. What's going to be the actual purpose of that? Because I'm pretty sure that goes straight, in fact I know it does, it goes straight down to the banks of the river. So I don't know why they'd need that to lead up to the stadium. So what kind of infrastructure is getting put on down there, I didn't know, but if someone knows, I know I've got a lot of very intelligent people and people who are big fans of history in the local areas and stuff. So if you do know, please do let us know, because I want to know that. And if I make another video in and around here, I can tell that information to other people. So there you have it, Keel Crossing. What do I reckon of it? I think it's class. I think it's, well, for one, obviously it's just going to make everything so much easier, because it was a pain in the arse going right round the whole Green Bridge to get to the stadium. Secondly, it's going to help alleviate the traffic and all the congestion on the bridge, because you know what it's like, especially weekends, match days, it's horrendous. So that's another massive win. It looks good. I think it could look better. I mean, you spent 31 million quid. Oh, well, you could have had them side fences look a bit better, like, to be fair, but again, it just shows that they're putting more money, more time, more effort, more thought into Sunderland. Obviously, like I say, you've got the Culture House, or the Culture Art House, or whatever it's called. You've got the Sheepfolds now. You've got this little Keel Square Winter Wonderland thing going on. You've got so much more investment in and around Sunderland. And I think that's just mint. It's a good look for the future. So certainly for students and all, like people who go to uni in Sunderland, that's where I went to Sunderland Uni, to be fair. And there's going to be a lot of people who come here, and it's quite promising for that. Again, if you're going to come to Sunderland or you're going to come to the city, you want to know that they're reinvesting in the area or investing in the area in general. So, fair enough. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know where you want to go next. I'm absolutely freezing, so I need to get warm. I'm shivering like a shitting dog. Let us know where you want us to go next. And like I say, this is Sunday. I'm recording this, so I want to get this straight out for you. Because there's a lot of people who've asked us to actually come and tell you what I think of the Keel Crossing. And it's the first time I've ever seen it, so I'm buzzing with it. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and sound.